The Buzz would like to give a big thanks to iiNet for their support.
Actually haven't even opened the lid of my laptop. Hello and welcome to a special Nikita's birthday episode of The Buzz. Nikita, it's your birthday?
It is.
How old are you?
I am 24 today.
24, just a babe. And Paul Cook, of course.
I'm 24 as well.
You're 24?
Yeah,
You haven't aged a day.
Thank you. It's been a tough life.
Let's take a look at a little bit of this vision. Of course, being Nikita's birthday, we decided that it might be a really good idea to get a cake organised for her.
Hey, am I meant to not be
going on
watching
there?
this?
No, don't look at this. Don't look at this,
I've
Nikita.
got my
Not allowed to
eyes
look. Close your eyes. As you can see there, Roxanne from
cake.
Roxanne's Cake House making a very specific type of cake for Nikita, who, well, is a big fan of all things Harry Potter.
I didn't know you guys were making me a cake. That's awesome.
It is a cake.
Aha.
What you don't know yet, though, is what it's actually made of. So we'll save that up for a little bit later in the show. You can uncover your eyes now. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hello.
Think meaty.
Roxanne has been
Meat?
very busy, and if you have been watching West TV for a while, you'll know that Roxanne specialises in making absolutely gorgeous cakes. So stay tuned. We'll tell you a little bit more about Roxanne, as well as reveal this gorgeous cake that's been made,
I'm so excited.
especially for you.
Yay.
All right, now we're going to talk about a few things tonight that are potentially controversial. We're going to go down the adult path just a little bit as well. We were hoping Nikita would be in a birthday suit, but clearly she didn't want to do that.
This is my birthday suit.
Right.
My birthday outfit.
Maybe after 9:30 we'll be able to do a little bit of that. But in the meantime, let's have a look what people are saying about Gina Reinhardt.
The shield is kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
That is cruel. That's inappropriate and wrong as far as I'm
You're
concerned.
singing a different tune.
No, I'm not. Because
He's loving Gina lately.
Well,
Really?
no,
Single
not necessarily.
woman.
I mean,
Tell.
I actually agree with the Fairfax board in saying that they're not actually going to give her a seat. I think that's probably quite a positive thing until she agrees to those independent editorial controls. But that said, I think that kind of thing really is a little bit inappropriate, wouldn't you say?
Did you watch the program on ABC?
Which one?
Four Corners had a special on Gina Reinhardt.
Missed it.
And one of the things that was interesting to note, she's been very controversial this week, her fight with the Fairfax board, is she basically, for the past 15, 20 years, has been fighting with members of her family, her husband's wife it was at the time, widow, and various other people involved in the Hancock group. It's been absolutely insane.
Just goes to show money can't buy happiness.
No, it
or
can't.
popularity, it seems.
No, well, that's exactly
Or
right.
seats on a Fairfax board.
Moving right
That's
along,
right.
also in local trends, of course, asylum.
Asylum seekers has
Yes.
been a big one, of course. The bill went through the lower house yesterday to basically a compromise between the Labor government and the Liberal government and the Greens into trying to get some sort of processing happening offshore.
Yeah, after the tragic loss
The
of
two boats that sank.
Yeah.
And today it didn't pass the Senate.
39 to 29.
The Greens sided with the Liberals and it didn't get past the Senate, and so we seem to be just much like those sad asylum seekers paddling around in circles, rudderless in the water.
All right,
Big
so
topic, though.
let's take a look at some of these memes that are doing the rounds. Asylum seekers looking for a place to stay. Come on down to Rockingham.
Woohoo, Rockingham.
That's the way that we like it. That's just great. Boat people. Yes, that's what we need.
That's been around for a while.
More boat people. And of course, this is probably the most appropriate one. Don't like boat people, so
When are you leaving?
Oh, I've seen that one. I love that one.
Yeah,
So
kind of
very
appropriate as
true.
well, isn't it? There's, I think, a lot of racism behind a lot of this asylum debate that's going on.
Weren't we the original boat people?
Yeah.
Let's be
yeah.
fair.
Absolutely. If speaking of local trends, though, have a look at my iPad now. You'll see a picture of a young man by the name of Lockie Groom. Now, Lockie is so young, he can't drink and can't vote, but he's hot property in Silicon Valley.
He is a real go-getter.
The amazing thing about this kid is he is 17 years old. He's got 15 people employed at his company, all of them earning an average wage of $75,000 $5,000 per annum.
It's more than I earn.
This is just one of the many companies that he started. He actually started up doing a dog walking company at the age of 11 and started working on HTML and CSS coding. And now basically just spends his life waiting for the next great idea.
He's already sold 3 of his companies.
Oh, well,
this
there
kid
you
is
go.
amazing.
Was any of his companies by any chance a pizza company?
Strips of crispy bacon, sliced tubes of meat, pat cheddar, son of bacon. Now that's a real ass pizza sandwich.
Yes, that's very similar to what your cake is going to look like, Nikita.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
Except they cut down on the bacon in that one. There's a lot more bacon.
So, Epic Mealtime. It's actually a channel on YouTube. I've got it up on my iPad at the moment. Boss Bacon Burger, Peanut Butter and Jelly Archetype, Squeaky Grease Sandwiches. I don't really want to play any of them because I'm going to feel very unwell at the end of it. But if you would like to see it, youtube.com/user/Epic Mealtime is the place to go.
Well, if you haven't seen or heard of Epic Mealtime before, definitely watch it. It'll change your entire look on food. Basically, they get together large amounts of ingredients, usually of the greasy kind, throw them together to make some kind of massive like pizza, a burger, like anything that's extremely unhealthy.
Is there any sort of book running on how long these guys are going to live for?
I don't know, but I love his beard.
It's awesome.
Call it an ultimate pizza sandwich.
Yeah, pizza sandwich. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so the ultimate pizza sandwich on Epic. What is it? Epic Mealtime.
Epic Mealtime, yep.
That's incredible. I quite like that. All right, moving right along though.
We've got, on the topic of food, we're also looking at Drunk Kitchen, which is done by Hannah Hart.
I've seen these. This is great.
She's a little bit like the next Ellen DeGeneres, I think. She's absolutely hilarious. And what she does is she gets into her kitchen, accompanied by a few bottles of alcohol and her sidekick, and shows you how to make these, different types of food, but the main thing is that she's getting drunk and she's cooking, and it's funny. So you should definitely watch it.
All right, so the whole gist behind it is that as the clip progresses, she also gets progressively more drunk.
Progressively more drunk, yep. It is,
Right.
and
Nice.
I'd say
Yeah,
it's
she's
just
quite
about,
cute.
yeah, it's about Hannah. Hannah, this hilarious girl who just
She is
cooks and gets drunk.
absolutely gorgeous. All right, so how do we get to that one?
So you want to head to the My Hearto YouTube channel.
All
So
right.
easiest way, I just Google My Hearto and there
My
you go.
Hearto, MYHARTO.
That's it.
Beautiful. All right. There we go. Now, we like to do app reviews here on The Buzz as well. I understand that you've actually got quite a cool one called CinePro.
Definitely. So if we just bring up the iPad now, I'll show you what CinePro is. If you like looking at your life with rose-tinted glasses, this is the one for you. So
That's not a rose-tinted
It's a little
glass.
bit like Instagram, but for video. So you can basically pull up your shot, you can pick a filter, so you can go
All right.
Key
Nikita,
West,
I think
Maui.
let's try and get something up on the screen at the moment. So we'll need to try and see
Yeah.
it. And this, folks, is the perils of doing live television.
Oh, it's not
if
happening.
you find that things drop out. So we
there we
mirror
go.
these devices.
There
There
we
we go. And you can see how we actually do it as well.
Okay, so here we go. We've got Jason up
Ah.
on the screen. Like I said, Instagram, but for video. So you can pick the filter that you want. We've got Key West, Maui. If you want to, you can pick Tilt Shift, which, as you know, makes various areas of it blurry. Now click on the adjustments and you can choose exactly how blurry you want it to be, how tight you want that.
Have you had
Can
a
it make me
look
look
to be?
drunk?
You already
Here we
look
go.
drunk.
You already look drunk. There you are, right in the middle of
What
my...
sort of videos,
And then click record.
Nikita, what sort of videos are people posting? Are they posting blogs? Are they posting like, here's my cat eating its breakfast? What are they doing?
Well, you can essentially post whatever you like.
Yes.
It is just like Instagram. Just like people that use Instagram don't
Really?
necessarily take photos of the same thing. People that are using this don't.
I feel like I'm speed dating.
All right, just quickly,
Okay.
Nikita, how much does this one cost?
This one costs 99 cents.
99
And you
cents.
do have to pay for each filter as well, and they're 99 cents
Oh,
each. A
each?
little bit like Hipstermatic,
No.
you had to pay for each
Nonetheless,
filter.
That is
Then.
insane.
a lot of fun.
Fantastic app.
Now,
Get
Nikita,
your hands on
as
it.
it's your birthday, we've decided that we're going with a theme right the way through the actual program today. These cats would like to wish you a happy birthday as well.
Oh, how lovely.
Welcome back to The Buzz, Australia's first social media TV show. There you can see what's trending around the place. Caps Lock Day, I like that one. That's one of my favourites. And Coca-Cola, of course, as well. But before we go any further, let's find out whether there's any tweets coming towards us. If you want to tweet, hashtag The Buzz. Paul, what have we got?
Oh, we've certainly got some tweets. Tweet Perth have been kind enough to tweet us and say, think there should be a tweet off challenge. Can anyone in Perth tweet faster than Jason Jordan? That's, I guess, one for you. Happy birthday, Nikita. That's from Megan Hinkley. And also, Rock Wilders has given a video to look at. And Not Per Gassell, who's from Roxette, has taken an interest in the program, which I think is nice. He says, what does WTF stand for on Jason's t-shirt?
Quite possibly Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I think.
Nice
or possibly,
save.
what's that, friend?
Worthy of an applause.
You like that?
Why the frock?
Yeah. Oh, that's rude.
But
no, it's nothing to do with that kind
birthday
of thing. We know what you're doing. We really do know what you're doing.
Do you know what I'm doing?
Yeah, I know what you're doing. If you don't set your privacy settings correctly on Facebook, this kind of thing can happen. This is a website called weknowwhatyourdoing.com. Now, what this guy's doing is he's going and collecting public Facebook statuses and looking for specific phrases. So you can see here that he's looking for someone who's saying, hate my boss. And so we can see here, who wants to get fired? Choi Fong M, whoever you are, I hate my boss and I hate Hong Kong people. Well, I don't know if you're going to keep your job with that kind of attitude.
This is actually in real time, isn't it?
It is
that
in
particular
real time.
post was posted 11 hours ago.
I can't help but think it's only a matter of time before, and this is kind of what I was expecting the app to do when you posted it to me early in the week. You type in somebody's name, so you type Jason Jordan,
and see what they're posting
and
about.
boss sucks, and it gives you every update he's had of,
There
saying his
are
boss sucks.
actually companies that do this for other companies, troll Facebook to see. So
right.
it's nothing too new.
We do have to move along. We're talking about global trends at the moment. Pollet Whoops has been making the trends. Why? If you take a look at my iPad now, you can see Rich Neumeister is saying, discover tweets that your politicians shared and then promptly deleted. New tweets all the time. This could be a very interesting hashtag.
Do you think it's something that we already need? Don't we see enough whoops on television, and really their general tweets are whoops themselves?
I don't think
always,
they're very controversial. Campaigning with my daughter Amira, what fun.
And then it got deleted afterwards. It's like, what are they trying to clean up?
Controversy there.
How embarrassing that one was.
Oh dear.
All right, so if you do want to follow that one, hashtag Pollet Whoops. Now, this is an interesting one that you would have seen doing the rounds on the internet. Karen Klein, who was a school bus monitor in the United States, she was filmed as she was being bullied on a particular bus. This particular video went viral, and as of the 22nd of June, the internet had collected $550,000 for Karen to go on holiday. Is that really the sort of thing that we should be using the internet for, though? I mean, people get bullied all the time. Do we really want to be throwing $500,000 at someone?
Well, I don't think the $500,000 was intentional, but I certainly think it's a good example of people getting behind a cause and doing what's right and trying to make right out of something that was so wrong in the first place.
It's almost, I mean, people get bullied all the time, and we talk about it being an ongoing problem, but I think it's nice that somebody's picked one particular thing and done something positive out of it, and it's a nice story and it's a warm story, and it shows that the majority of us aren't on the side of the bully.
Yeah, not pretty happy
Which,
about
unless
it.
you're being bullied, sometimes you can forget.
Yeah.
It's just like that video that went viral of that larger kid that was getting beaten up by the smaller one, and then that larger one sort of went to town on the younger one, and everyone loved that.
All right,
people
let
like a
me
happy
ask
story.
you guys, we did tease this during the week that we would talk about adult stuff, so let me ask you guys now, what do you think of penis?
Well, I'm a fan.
Yeah, you're a fan. Paul?
Look, I like mine a little too much. The only thing is, I wish I could get girls to like it as much as I do.
Okay, well, if you want, you can always jump on this particular website and show everyone your goods.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight.
Of those faces were being pulled because of what they had just seen. But we are going to try an experiment on The Buzz this evening. Now keep in mind, this is live television, very live. No scripts, No chance of doing it again. So if we get this wrong, it's going to be a problem. On the screen now, you can see Jenny, our production assistant.
Hello,
here.
Jenny.
And she's managing to have a chat roulette conversation with some guy. We've got no idea where he is. Thankfully, he's not showing us his private bits, and we would hope that he doesn't.
I understand she's seen her fair share of private parts just in this
Well, as
test,
we've been
though.
setting things up tonight, we've seen probably 8 out of 10 people we've connected to, it's involved penis.
So what happens is you cycle through an individual. If you don't like them, then you quickly click on another. It's like speed dating for low tolerance kind of people.
It is, yeah, and you can move through it pretty quickly, but unfortunately, what chat roulette has become and what it's got a reputation for now is that guys get on there and be explicit.
I would feel sad if somebody just clicked next and didn't want to talk to me.
No,
How
you're a girl. They'll
depressing.
want to talk to you. Don't you worry about that.
Well, I
You'll
don't
be
know. If there was
fine.
another girl that was showing a bit, so I would
Yeah.
assume someone would
Sure,
click
happy
next.
birthday to Keita, she'll probably say.
Well, that's it. And you being in your birthday suit later on tonight, I'm sure we'll have some fantastic chat roulette sessions.
Go crazy,
Absolutely.
kids.
All right, now
That's chat
chat roulette is just one example of an adult site. Another one is actually called Blender. Now I can bring this up on my screen at the moment. If you take a look at my iPad, you can see Blender's on there along with a gorgeous photo of me. Blender is for straight people who are trying to pick up or have a chat or have a
The
relationship.
main difference between this and your chat roulette is this one's actually location based. So what happens is it knows where you are and will say there's this lovely girl who's 500 metres away from you, and you can go, I'm just around the corner, let's catch up for a drink.
Or some sexy time.
Or send her a picture of your penis, which
Well, you
is
could.
a
You
favourite
could.
pastime.
I
So
don't know if you can
that's
do
the
that
main
on
difference
Blender
with
though. I
this.
think if you post photos like that, they actually get censored.
You
is a
can
shame.
complain and be obscene, and they'll block you.
Now, it's a free application, so you can download it. It's Blender, Blendr, and it could be potentially a whole lot of fun. Something that is also fun that will appeal to some sections of our viewing audience this evening is Grindr. Now, I don't have it on my iPad. Paul, have you got it on yours?
Yes.
us your Grindr
Strangely
account.
enough, I got this one. And Grindr was the mother of Blender. What happened is, in the gay community, they had this app which was location based, and you could say, look, I'm at the pub, you're all 30 metres away, meet me at the end of the bar, and you would meet another gentry, and you would have a nice chat and have a beer, which I think is what they generally do.
Or sexy time.
Or sexy time, whatever that involves. So when you have a look at the profiles, you can see, you can have a choose whether you want a guy with glasses, some guy who's got a wicked six-pack, or some sort of fashionista kind of outlook about him.
Step up from a blind date,
Now,
really.
the thing is, Grindr was very successful because blokes are a little more feisty and promiscuous, whereas it didn't quite move over to Blender because girls just can't turned on
Not
by
really looking
penis
for a
pictures as
meaningful
much.
relationship,
All right,
are you,
so
on Grindr?
perhaps
exactly.
if we don't want to get so physical, what if we just want to have a chat? There's a site called Omegle.com, which I've seen some pretty funny conversations on. I've got it on my iPad at the moment. I'm going to see if I can bring something up here.
What are you interested in, Jason?
I'm going to start a chat. Well, the thing is, you don't really get to say what. Oh, you can put that in.
Was
can't you?
Omegle-
Yeah, it does connect you with people you're interested in.
Was
if you
Omegle
put your
before
interest
Chat
in.
Roulette, or was Chat Roulette first? I think Omegle was kind of the initial one, wasn't it?
Ooh, not sure.
Now, this doesn't have webcam on it too, so this is just chat-based. So if you are having a problem with the gentry posting stuff you find offensive, or the kids want to talk to, maybe don't let the kids on it. But you can go on Omegle and you're not going to be confronted by something.
Well,
offensive.
it's just text only, yeah.
Yeah,
So, well,
yeah.
I've just said hi there. A stranger said hi. I said, you're on TV. And the stranger's come back and said, no, I'm on a laptop.
Bada bada bing.
Nice.
Zing!
You
Oh,
should
comedian.
send in the URL
Zing.
for the show
There we
that's
go.
streaming
Isn't that
online.
brilliant? All right, Nikita, in keeping with our theme around your birthday and the fact that I'm still angry about the fact that you're not in your birthday suit tonight, we have some more Facebook birthday messages for you. And there you can see more trends around the place. McFly is trending, which is quite interesting.
27th of
Well, it's-
June, yesterday.
It's not true. As far as I know, I've found out it's not true. But we'll cover that next week.
Oh, I
Tweets,
was
if
excited
you'd
about
like
that.
to join us on the program, hashtag thebuzz. Paul, have we got any tweets that have come through?
iVibe says, now watching The Buzz, quite a geeky studio, and that was retweeted by someone else. They obviously
Fantastic.
agree with that. I didn't think chat roulette still existed, says not Gareth. And Mona Judd says, hey, baby.
Hey, baby, that's
Clearly
actually from
talking to
Nikita.
me, yeah.
Clearly, absolutely. All right, moving right along. A couple of recommendations for people to follow on Twitter. Todd Kincannon. Now, I have to admit, I've not heard of Todd, but he looks like a bit of a dick.
Well, sort of. I mean, he is a conservative, very right-wing. He describes
dick.
himself as a vile tweeter. He doesn't mince words. A lot of people hate him, which he generally enjoys, and he's usually accompanied with the hashtag #MakeTheBadManStop. So if you have any left-wing views, he's going to tear right into you. So definitely give him a follow.
I'm going to be following him, absolutely. But speaking of left-wing, an activist who is very active on
Right.
Twitter, Asher Wolf. Now, one of my favourite people to follow.
Absolutely, like right on the other side of the spectrum, we've got Asher Wolf, who is a transparency and information activist. She's based in Melbourne, and for the past 18 months has been one of the key people on Twitter who has been spreading news from all over the world about transparency issues, WikiLeaks, net surveillance, and the Occupy movement.
Yeah,
So-
no, she does a really good job, has some really interesting stuff.
Absolutely.
I mean, for me, following Asher Wolf means I don't have to follow a whole
Yeah,
bunch
exactly,
of people because
exactly.
she retweets the best of it.
She's a
you
good
can cut your
filter.
followers right down. Just
Yeah.
follow Asher Wolf, she'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
With her own opinions attached.
If you'd also like to follow Jason Jordan, that'd be really cool. Right.
And Nikita Dixon.
And
Cooks for you.
Cooks for you, sure. Now, it is your birthday.
Yeah.
And you're not wearing your birthday suit, but the Cats would like to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday from the Cats.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
Hey, what do you think about all this birthday stuff? You're 1 year old now.
Now, Nikita, because it's your birthday, we've made you a birthday cake out of cat food.
Yay! Oh, was this the thing you were talking about earlier?
And
Yeah.
also, there's some penises.
Do you like sardines?
Fantastic.
Penises
Cat
and
food
cat
penises.
food. Isn't that what you really want?
Yeah.
It's
All
been
I
the
really
thing.
want for
In
my
truth,
birthday.
what we've done is we've got Roxanne from Roxanne's Cake House.
I love Roxanne.
Do you have a look out
Well,
the door?
let's have a look. Let's look out the
Here she
door.
comes.
Here she comes
Wow.
with a cake for you
Are you
for your
serious?
birthday.
This is amazing.
And can you see
Look
what sort of
at
cake
Oh
that
my
is?
god! It's,
Gee
is
whiz.
Is that Hogwarts?
That is a Hogwarts cake.
That is
Awesome.
amazing.
There
you
That is just
That is amazing.
Wow. Is that like and a wand and a hat?
Yeah,
That's the
yes.
sorting hat.
Oh,
And
that's-
then-
scarf.
You got the
and
name
then
right.
Gryffindor scarf.
Is that a poo?
No, that's a sorting
hat.
hat. And look, it's a Hedwig the owl.
Oh, we got the name right.
So this is a cake,
Oh,
right?
thank you so much.
Is this a cake you can
amazing.
eat?
You can eat all of it. Everything's edible.
What's inside it?
It's a chocolate pudding cake, actually.
chocolate
So-
pudding?
Oh, hey.
Did you make the wood
It's,
as well?
Yeah, it's all icing.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
just
It's all
incredible.
chocolate icing.
You are so
Yep.
talented.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing this kind of thing? Not this particular
Not this
cake.
particular. Oh, I wouldn't want to eat it after the amount of time I've been doing cakes. No, it's been about 20 years.
Right.
So it's been some time.
Now, you have your own TV show now on West TV called Roxanne's Cake
I
House.
do, yes.
Now, the first series is complete. We're going into the second series?
We are actually. It's going to be starting up again on Monday, the 23rd of July from 7 p.m.
Now, I'm guessing, based on the name Roxanne's Cake House,
Yes.
that Roxanne
Yes.
makes cakes in her house.
You'd be pretty right with that, actually. he's clever, isn't he? He's
yeah.
good.
He's like a detective.
That I am.
We do. It all happens in the kitchen, the magic, the cake magic. It does.
So
yes.
if we want to know how to make a cake like this,
Yes.
we can watch your show.
You can actually watch
And
this
when?
one being made.
When?
Well, so the series starts again on Monday, the 23rd of July at 7
23rd of
p.m.
July, 7 p.m.
So exactly which episode or which week this one's on, I'm not sure,
Oh.
but
So
Yes.
this cake will actually be on your show.
Us making
the
it.
cake that you made
Yes.
for Nikita.
That's
Awesome.
right.
Yay!
Yeah.
You can relive the experience
I
again.
just
You
want to
can.
live inside it. I wish I was really tiny and
Now,
made out of cake.
the other thing I want to point out is that you are with the times because you're on social media.
I am, yes. I've
You've
got
got
a
a
Facebook page.
Facebook page.
Yes.
I've got it on my iPad at the moment.
good.
Roxanne's Cake House.
Yep.
If I scroll down, guess what's on here? Look, that's your cake,
Oh,
Nikita.
and are these the photos of it getting made?
That's it.
Yeah, actually I took somewhere more and was filming and what have you. I was
Yeah.
just sort of finishing
Excellent
up.
job.
So, Nikita, a very, very happy 24th birthday.
Birthday to you.
Roxanne, thank
birthday.
you so much
My
for your efforts
pleasure.
with this.
My
Does the
pleasure.
wand work? I'm going to go
Give it
later.
a bill.
And Cookie, for your birthday, what would you like?
Cake.
Cool.
I
narrows
want
it down.
boobs. Can I have boobs on my cake?
I can do boobs.
You can have
actually.
boobs?
Yes,
Good
there's
boobs?
one or two on there
Good
actually.
boobs?
The buzz. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I'm
Fantastic.
compared to my
Absolutely.
Hogwarts.
Thank you very much, everyone. We're
one
completely
giant
out of
boob for
time.
Jackson.
It's been great having
the
your
one big
company.
one.
If you'd like to join us on The Buzz, hashtag The Buzz. We'll catch you next time. See ya.
Bye.
The Buzz would like to give a big thanks to iiNet for their support.